Greetings, welcome to another edition of the Friday 13th YouTube channel. Today you're going to be watching an exclusive interview with German melodic metal band Jaded Heart. Now Jaded Heart are about to release their next album called Heart Attack, which is going to be released on the 14th of October 2022 on Massacre Records. This is a fantastic album that needs to be heard. The interview was conducted by vocalist Johan, bassist Michael and guitarist Peter. So guys, thanks for doing this interview. I'd also like to thank Massacre Records for setting this up. So, check out this new album when it comes out. It's got some surprises. It's a fantastic album. Stay safe, metalheads. Enjoy the interview. And please share and comment when you can. Thanks. Stay metal. So, we're talking to the guys from Jaded Heart. We've got Michael, Johan and Peter. Welcome to Friday 13th YouTube channel.
Thank you. Thank you
very much. Thank you.
I hope you're having a very, very good day today. And I hope that things are going well for you guys.
Yeah, it's hot. Hot in Germany here, I can tell you.
I can imagine.
Hot in Germany. I would say Sweden is like, rain and like 12 degrees. So
yeah.
No way. Really?
Not Norway, Sweden. Just kidding. joke.
How is England?
England's warm at the moment. Still warm.
England's warm. No rain.
No rain.
Oh yeah.
Only a little rain at the moment.
Yeah.
So England got the warmest summer of the decade. No, I don't know. No, the decade. 100 years.
Yeah. I mean, this year was pretty bad because I went to Bloodstock Festival 3 weeks ago, English festival, and it was so hot. It was just unbelievable.
Oh.
So, I would like to thank you for doing this interview, guys. So, we're going to ask you some warm-up question first. I'm going to ask you, out of all the albums that Jaded Heart have done, which one is your favourite and why?
We're not prepared for a question like this.
Ooh. It's all no, but
the question was which.
It's so boring because
is your favorite, right?
Yeah. So, what's your favourite Jaded Heart album?
You want you start.
No, I can't because it's always a boring answer. It's like always the latest one. Of course, that's one you're most in love at the moment. But okay.
Say it.
Yep, silence.
The fans want to hear "Hell of a Time," right?
Probably
I still
not.
do. Yes, they do. Some of them, but it's like kicking out someone,
Okay, Michel then. Michel.
Oh, another question. Someone else have
Michel.
to. Yeah.
I like Guilty by Design very much because it was kind of a why? Because it had good strong songs and was kind of the direction we are now heading. It's not too aggressive, but still very melodic and powerful. And that's typical. Kind of like the new one, the new album. It has everything, from really like heavy stuff to groovy songs, and I like the production very much from Guilty by Design.
Okay,
that's one of my favorite.
Okay, so what about Johan? Do you have Johan, a favourite album? Have you decided yet?
So tough to decide. Favorite, but all of them are, it's like close to. It's so hard to pick one. I can't, Peter.
Okay, it's my turn.
Yeah, please.
This is
I
can't. What is my favorite album? It's I don't know, but it's my very special favorite album is my first album because when we did Sinister Mind, this is 15 years ago. It was a very special moment for me. The first time I wrote music for the band and I joined the band, and so I would say Sinister Mind has a special place in my heart, of course, because it was everything was new to me.
Yeah.
Okay. That's excellent. So, I mean, I like all the albums that you've done. I mean, obviously different with Michael Bowman on vocals before Johan joined. I mean, Johan, what band was you in before joining Jaded Heart?
There was just local stuff, really, and there was nothing No, not really. Not a big one. We were not touring or anything. It was just no local bands, you know.
So you never played Wacken Festival with the previous band or anything?
No, never. No.
So what bands was you in before Jaded Heart? Because I'd like to see if I can check some of your stuff out.
Yeah, but these was just local bands that, you know, we were just rehearsing and you know, playing local pubs and stuff. They were never, you know, have never had a record deal or anything like that.
That's a shame. That's a shame.
But sorry, but there is a name. What was the name of the band, Johan?
Scadiero.
Which one I played in? No, but there was yeah, but Scadiero, yeah. But we never got, we never released an album when I joined, unfortunately.
Okay, so which singers inspired you to become a singer, Johan, before we move on?
Sorry, again?
What singers inspired you to become a singer?
Oh, God, Jesus, so many. It's been, over the years, it's been all of them, you know, like Rob Halford, Ron James Dio, Ian Gillan, Ray Gillan, Paul McCartney, you know, all, you know, everything that I was listening to when I was a kid, all of them, you know, Brian Conley, Sweet, Phil Lynott. Oh, I don't know, how far can I go on? It's like all of them. I loved, I was so, but for me it was like, but the first heavy metal singer was like, though, of course, there was Ronnie James Dio and Rob Halford. That was kind of really inspiring me. Of course,
excellent.
Sing high and yeah.
Okay, then so Michael, what bass players inspired you to become a bass player?
Same here. Inspired me maybe when I was just starting to listen to heavy metal and stuff. Kind of Steve Harris and all those heavy metal bass players, Gene Simmons, and later on all these 80s metal bass players like Dana Slaughter. I liked his bass playing when he was in Aussie for quite a short time, I think. Those bass players, not those shredding bass players, but more the groovy kind of old school bass players. Oh, Phil Lynott, for example, as well. That's I think that he's a big influence.
Okay, then, because I mean, you're still involved with him and Frank, aren't you? His solo albums. Are you involved with the next album that he's putting out?
With who?
Him and Frank.
No. We're still in contact, but I don't have the time really. So we said, okay, I quit the band. I guess like 3 times. But all the time is like he's calling me. You know what? As a new album, can you play bass on the album? It's like, oh, I don't have the time really. But okay, yes. Then you have to be on the cover as well for some pictures for the band. Oh yeah, okay, one more time. We have a video coming up. And some live gigs. Are you coming? Okay, damn it. So I quit 3 times, but we are friends. But this time it's only I'm concentrating on Jaded Heart. So I told him, okay.
So how many bands have you been involved with besides Jaded Heart and Herman Frank? What other bands have you been involved with?
Oh, not really bands. So my band was Jaded Heart for all those years. I was playing in some projects, so to say. I played in Herman Frank's band. I played in Constancia. I have the CDs over there, and I played for Paul Sortino, and some others. So I can't recall them right now. Mostly just studio projects.
Right, okay, great. So when you look back at all the albums, how do you see each album as a progression with Jaded Heart since Johan's joined the band? Because the band started getting heavier once Johan joined the band.
Yeah, it's I think it's a natural thing that, we are kind of, we're throwing everything together in one pot, every music style that we like. And we don't have that direction, we have to do this album in this way or this way. It just comes out naturally. So the first album with Johan was still very melodic rock, hell of a time. But there was different guys in the band involved. And then when Peter joined, it got heavier because it has different influences. more bluesy kind of, his shirt he is wearing, Candle Mask, more heavy stuff. So that album went to the more heavier direction, and so it can be a surprise that maybe the next album is going to be totally different. So.
Okay, then. So, I mean, you've had some lineup changes, as you know. The original drummer, I believe, was in Mad Max many years ago.
He's back to Mad Max.
Yeah, that's correct. I mean, you've got a new drummer now, Budo. Did he actually play on David Reedman's new solo album? I believe, or was he in Nordic Union?
Bodo? I don't think so.
No, was he not in Nordic Union? I thought he was playing drums in Nordic.
I would say that Bodo is not a new drummer. He's been in the band since eight years. Or what do you say, Emily?
Maybe 10.
Maybe 10 years or 8. I think the last show that Axel did with the band was the show that our record label at the time made a live CD and live DVD of it from Cologne.
That was for the first one.
Well, it was 10 years ago. Yeah.
That's in 2014, right?
Yeah, but the last show I think Axel was in 10 years ago, 2012.
Wow.
Okay.
I mean,
Bodo is not a new member. He's been in the band for a long time now.
Okay, I thought he did some projects recently with other musicians. Obviously, he's not, and he's just concentrating on you guys.
Sometimes he does some projects. Yes, he's a dinosaur once in a while.
Yes, he is.
I mean,
that dinosaur band, that children's band.
Okay.
Dinosaurs playing heavy metal. What's the name again?
I don't know, but I've noticed that this band have gone down to a 4-piece because you're a Japanese guitarist. Mauricio's left the band. Why did he quit?
Actually, he didn't quit. Well, he quit playing live, and he quit playing guitar live with us. But he's still in the band, and he is taking care of stuff behind scenes, so to speak. And he's still within our family and in the band, so to speak. But he's not playing live anymore because I don't know what to say, guys. He just
he has a new passion for
with playing, right?
Yeah, he has a new passion. He's now in this different scene, kind of a whiskey selling environment, and he just lost this passion to playing live or recording music. But he's still an accountant for the band, and he's still in the family working for us.
Did you ever think of getting a second guitar player, or did you just continue as a 4-piece? Was that something that you wanted to do?
We have we do have guitar players, second guitar players for live shows. So now we have two guitar players to play with us on live shows whenever they can, But as a steady member, we're not there yet.
All right. So who are these 2 guitar players you use in live? What's their names?
Well, Gene Borman from Rage. He's a steady guitar player from Rage. And Patrick Millie, he plays
Patrick Jules, he plays in different bands, so it's a project. He has one new band, My Own Black, they're called.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting to hear. So I mean, you guys are doing really well as a 4-piece, but you've got like your old accountant guitarist Musha helping out, and you've got these 2 new guitarists doing live sets for you, so everything's going really well.
Yeah,
it's fun.
Yeah.
Okay then, so I'm going to ask you about this new album, Heart Attack. Why did you decide to call the album Heart Attack?
It's Misha and Miller.
Yeah. As always, when you write or do a new album, it's always the same thing. How the fuck should we call the album? And we had some other names, flying around here and there, and but there was this. We have this one song called Heart Attack on the album, which was co-written by a friend of ours. And his working idea was Heart Attack. And so everything, doing up like the process of the album, there was not a real name like which hit us, right in the face. Okay, that's the name. But then one night I couldn't sleep. I was like,
No, but it was
old guys never sleep. So and it's like, attack is, why not attacking? And the song is called Heart Attack and Jaded Heart. Oh, it's a cool name.
But it started out when we first heard it was like Heart Attack. No way, no way we're gonna call it a Heart Attack. No.
Is that
But then after a while it was like, yeah, but Heart Attack kind of, yeah, maybe it's cool. I don't know.
But the first time we heard it, Millie.
Yeah.
Me and Johan, we were in Spain on a holiday.
Yeah.
We talked to you. We were in Spain. We were in Malaga. And we talked to you, and you said Heart Attack, and we had some beers. Me and Johan, we were about, no fucking way. That's fucking pathetic.
And you know what?
A couple of days later, it's like, maybe.
Oh.
And you know what? It made it to the album. Here, look, I have one copy.
Yeah.
I'm the first one who has a copy.
I need.
Michael, Johan and Peter Eisnol. I know.
Yeah.
I need to get a signed copy of that CD. Definitely.
No problem.
But
For sure.
Thank you. But when I look at the album cover, it kind of reminds me of a Carcass cover, the band Carcass. That's the sort of thing they do. I was just like, okay, this
death metal, right?
Yeah, I saw this band going death metal all of a sudden.
Oh, no way. It was
Finally. No.
I mean, come on, no death metal band will have a pink cover, right?
No, probably not. But I mean, another band that came to mind when I saw the album cover was Except Metal Heart. Kind of cross between Metal Heart and Carcass.
Yeah.
We never thought about that. So.
It kind of blends well together, but it's a really cool cover. I mean, that is going to look really good as a tour T-shirt, without a doubt.
Yeah, right now we are in the process of printing shirts for the tour, for all the shows coming up. It's going to be a little bit different. The cover, the shirt's going to be more black and red.
Okay, cool. I'd like to see it as the actual cover. I think the colour of that on a T-shirt would look better.
Okay, let's see.
You like the cover?
Yeah, I like the cover. That'd look really cool as a T-shirt with lots of tour dates on the back. Definitely. Don't change the colour of the T-shirt colour. Just keep that colour on the T-shirt. It'd stand out much more than the black and white one.
You like the pink one, right?
I don't know. I'm not that way inclined, but it's cool. I mean, if you can make it a bit more redder on a T-shirt, then it'd look really cool. But I mean, the artwork. Who did the artwork? Was his name Garnius Nokios? Is it his name?
Yeah, it's the guy from Greek, and he does lots of great stuff like Evergrey, for example.
Yeah,
and he's we wanted to have a kind of a change in direction cover-wise, and the way. I think Peter, you said this is a great guy, right?
Yes, because my other band Insania worked with him kind of, so this is why I had him as an option. Yeah.
So, did you have any other artist in mind for this album or any other covers?
No.
No, not really. I mean, I think he was the one directly. I mean, we just asked him, and we knew that he did good stuff, fantastic stuff. I just asked him, what do you think of, and what can you do with Heart Attack? And he was like, okay.
It's a very interesting. It's a very interesting cover because I'm looking at it now. You've got like a face with a hand and a key, and then you've got some birds on trees. It's kind of a really interesting cover.
Don't get confused with the birds, right?
Birds in the trees, yellows and the bees. No, but I think that's kind of cool, isn't it? That it's not that usual stuff as it always is. I know that's some different, a little bit.
Did you tell him what ideas you wanted, or did you just trust him to come up with this cover?
It was his idea basically. He's an artist, and he said he likes to fool around with his ideas, and because he kind of this artist mind, and I think there was kind of almost the first idea he came up with was this one.
Right. Okay. Then did you?
Yeah, more or less, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. How long did it take for him to get this artwork done for you? How long did it take?
I mean, it was pretty quick, but when Johan jumps in and changing ideas, that takes a long time.
But you have to have a second thought, God damn it. My God. Yeah.
So how long did it take to get these ideas put together for the artwork? Was it 5 months?
It was not that long. No. We're talking about a couple of weeks, I guess. Not even that.
Wow. So what's the artwork inside the booklet? Is it pretty similar to the cover on the album? What's the booklet for the CD? Is it similar?
You want to see?
Yeah, please. Interested.
You're the first one to see. I opened this now.
Oh no, sorry.
I have a couple.
That's cool.
I never saw that. It's the first time for me as well. Cool.
Yeah. Was that
what?
That would make a very good cover to be autographed inside, because you've got individual band members on each page, so you can get the autograph on there.
Yeah.
That's cool. Thanks, Michael.
Yeah, he did a fantastic work. Really. Jonny's awesome. Yeah.
Well, I haven't reviewed the album yet, but I will tell you, I'm going to give it 5 out of 5 because I think it's one of the best albums you've done in a long time.
Wow. Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Something. I mean, you heard our albums before.
Yeah.
During the last 10 years or something. Do as a music journalist or whatever, what's the difference from this album to a previous album?
Well, I think this album's a lot heavier than Stand Your Ground. I mean, there's one song in particular called Lady Spider, which we'll talk about later. You know, as soon as I played the album, I was like, this is heavier, the production's better. It's like you've really thought this album through when you recorded. Obviously, you've had the pandemic to deal with, so that's made you think a lot.
That's the one who gives you the heart attack, isn't it?
Yeah. So yeah, I just think it's a more solid album, a more darker album than what you've done in the past.
Okay. Interesting to hear someone else to analyze the album.
And it sounds pretty much like Bon Jovi meets Def Leppard. But hey.
Bon Jovi, Johan. Johan sings more like Bon Jovi now, right?
Yeah.
Thank you.
So yeah,
it's close.
It's a fantastic album. It's a fantastic album. So I'm going to ask you now, how long did it take to record this album? Because I presume you guys did it in separate studios because of COVID.
If I start, it's like we started to record the album in March. I think it was in March when Bodo and Millie went to the studio to record the drums. It was in March, and then we recorded guitars, bass, and vocals during April, May. And then we went into mixing in June, and it was a long process of mixing and trying to get the right sound together with Manu that mixed the album. And in the end, we had a fantastic cooperation with Manu, the mixing guy. It's the first time for me, that we really had a close connection, and we worked close together with the guy who mixed the album. It was great.
Right, and so was this album produced by the band and Manu did all the mixing and mastering?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, pretty much. Yes.
Okay, then. So I mean, the production's fantastic and the mastering. Have you worked with Manu before? Just for those people that don't know.
The cool thing with the guy who mixed the album was that we had some live sessions online, that we were listening together and decided together what kind of things we could tweak on and fix, everything from which frequencies we would use here and there, and what's right, what's wrong, and what fits here. Well, really cool. I never experienced that before. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's a friend of the band because he was doing some live shows with us. We played some shows at Alter Bridge in the past, and he was the mixing guy for us, and on the festival, for example. And normally he's doing these really heavy bands. They're doing like metalcore kind of stuff, and he's really into this natural sounds. And he's a sound nerd, so to say. And he's a great guy.
So this is the first time you worked with him, other than working in live performances.
Yes.
So you're definitely going to be using him again, because, like I say, I do find this to be a strong album, production-wise and mastering. Everything seems to be really solid.
Yeah, and it's the first time we. Sorry.
You go.
It's the first time we didn't use any computerized drum triggers. It's all natural drums, and what you hear, and no computers there, and I think it's pretty fantastic.
Brilliant. So how long would you say it took to record then? Like 5 months with everything, pandemic and getting the mixing right in total?
Not that 5 months.
Three.
I would say
2.5. 3.
2.5
3.
Yeah, 2.5 months maybe.
Wow, excellent. So are you happy with the way everything's turned out?
No, I hate it. It's a joke. Let's see. It's very hard to say. You talk to musicians every week. It's very hard to analyze yourself and what do you hear. I heard the songs. I mean, for 1 year now. So, do I like the sound? Do I like the songs? And I mean, it's very hard to answer. It's up to the listeners to answer, I guess.